Alright, how's it going? I'm going to be showing y'all how I made this. Um, I had a few people ask me how I made it. So I'm going to show you how I got this effect right here. Not the whole entire animation, just the reveal effect on this car. So I'm going to show you how I made this really quick. Okay, close that. Okay, so we have our car set up here, right? And I don't have anything in the shader right now. So what we're going to do, first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and drag this out here a little bit. Your material output. And the first thing we're going to add is going to be a texture coordinate. Run this up here. Okay, and then now you're going to add mapping, mapping node. And then this object is going to go into location and rotation. Okay. And this here is basically syncing up where exactly this effect will take place. Like where at in the scene. That where your location rotation is going to be at. So then out of vector, we're going to add a noise texture and a gradient texture. This is going to be because like that effect of the lines creating that glowing effect. You don't have to make it glow, but it's better if you make it glow. Okay, then out of here, out of color, we're going to make this here a mix into A. And this color here is going to be. So we're mixing these colors together. And then the result out of this one goes into a color ramp. Okay. And on this color ramp right here, what we're going to do is we're going to close these colors together. You want to get as close as you can get them. And we're going to change, we'll edit these later. Okay. Keep that all the same. Okay. One second. Okay. So now, what we're going to do is, off of this right here, we're going to actually delete this. Sorry. Yeah, it's going to delete that. Okay. Now what we're going to do here now is add a principal BSDF like this. And instead of going to this output right here, we're just going to drag this here into a mix shader. And then the let's drag this out here real quick. Sorry. Okay, the color off of your color ramp is going to go into this the FAC of your mix shader right there. And then this shader here's what's going to go into your surface. There, so now we can see it's lined up. I had a little brain fart there, but now we can see it's lined up here. But it's not facing the right way, obviously, but we can fix that in a second. So now we're going to do off of this mix shader is we're going to get another mix shader here, and then this one here is going to be our emission, which is going to be the line in the middle. So off of shader we're going to get emission. Okay. We're going to make this right here 100 strength. That goes into that shader right there. And this right here also goes into the color. Okay, there we go. Now we can see our line is lined up, right? Okay, but now we have a white side and a black side. And when we play it, it won't do anything right now. but we want it to be animated, and we want to kind of have that cool effect that I had. So then now we're going to add another principal BSDF. Connect this into the shader right there. This base color is going to be your car texture, like image texture. We're going to open. Now I need to find where I have that thing at. It's this one. Yeah, okay. So now you have your car texture right there, right? So now you can see there's lines like that. Okay, so now we have the break in between our reveal color and our paint scheme, right? Okay. So now all we need to do is, I believe, this right here is your color. Make this black if you want, or you can make whatever color you want. You can even make it another texture if you want to, like you could just put some random on there if you, or you can make like a that might even work honestly. Yeah, okay, so yeah, if you wanted just like another texture on there, you could do that too. But I'm gonna keep it black like that. Okay, and then now you can see if it's not like super lined up here. This is when you mess with this. You can zoom in here and make it straight as possible. Keep, I guess, but you can see that's what changes are there. So you want that right there, like that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I guess I deleted it. I already have it. Okay, I guess I already deleted it. Okay, so now we need to get an empty, and just a plain axis here. We can scale it up until you can see it. And I'm just going to name this controller, because this is what's going to control where your reveal goes. Okay, so now what we want to do is on your texture coordinate. Like I said, this is what shows, like, this is what tells it where it's going to be at, right? Right now we just want to get an object, and we want to click the controller. So now, if we get this controller here and move it around, you can see this is moving your reveal. Okay, and what I want to do now is just on this right here, RZ90. There we go. So now we have that on our car, but you can see if it moves along the car, it's kind of just a straight line, no animation or anything. So in order to get it to move around, what we can do is do this, like, kind of effect, and that'll give it kind of moving around. But before we do that, forgot one thing. You want to go onto your noise texture here, and you want to change these settings right here, and this is what's gonna give it the cool effect of the fall off. So we're gonna do scale is gonna be 4.7. Detail we're gonna put it on 3.8, and then roughness we're gonna bump it up to 0.9. I don't know what that word even is, but we're gonna put it on 1.7, and then distortion is negative 1.5. So that'll give us this effect, and you can change these settings however you want, and it'll give you different things. Roughness is going to change that, make it smooth if you want. Detail's going to do this. You can see it makes it small, and then scale will obviously scale it up and down. So I'm actually going to use this time. That's pretty cool. A little more distortion like that. Yeah, there we go. Those are cool. That's a cool effect right there, right? So now you can edit your emission effect by down here. You can bump it up to 200, or you can put it on 10, wherever you want. 0 doesn't do anything, obviously. So we'll put it on 150 this time. Okay, there's our emission. Oops. Okay. So you can use a line, like you can draw a line if you really wanted to. I don't even do that. Oh, curve. Yeah, I'm sorry. Curve. Yeah, if you just want to add a curve, you can add a curve in here. And you can edit your curve to make this arrow follow along all I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna do it by keyframing it. So I'm gonna go back here. We'll start over here. Click K, location, rotation, and scale. So it keeps it right there. What I want to do is move it. We're gonna go like 200 frames, however fast you want it to go. Move it forward a little bit, and do the same thing. Another 200. And instead of keeping it straight, I'm gonna move it around. Go over there, and right there. And that should give us the effect I'm looking for. Yeah, you can see it's moving around like that, right? So now we come in here, it's gonna move. There's our cool effect. Go along the car. And we want to keep this going. We're just gonna go ahead and go to 600. And do the same thing by moving it forward. Let's go all the way off the car. And to the side. And that'll give us the curve without having to actually add the curve. So now we're on here. See in render preview. It's gonna be very blurry. But so there's that. And then I want to show you my render settings because each one of my frames, let's do 600. I can get these animation. See how fast this will go. That frame 5 seconds, so it's rendering in 5 seconds per frame, which saves a lot of time. So what I want to do here is go render. I'm on cycles and GPU. Noise is 1. Samples is 20. I'm on denoise and I'm on optics. And everything else is the same except for performance tiles is 2048 because I'm on 2048. And then, so I think that's it for that. You can change your lights however you want. I don't have anything on there though. Your coloring. And then I have it set up here on 30 FPS. We're on FFmpeg video. And then container is MPEG 4, which is MP4. And your video codec should be on H.264. So that should be on it. And then I have it on high quality and good. I'm not sure what the base is, but high quality is what you want. And yeah, so that will give you the cool effect and help you make the animation you want to reveal your car. I hope that helped. And if you need any questions that I didn't explain, you can just text me. Send me a chat. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do that cool reveal effect. So yeah, thank you for watching.